Epiphany things and new acronyms. Because I am an artiste by Shar of the Cosmos. Today, I realized that my egoic mind had created an identity with the idea of there being inflammation in my body and having a stress letdown response from it. I have had this happen so often, and it served my fears just beautifully. It gave them validation they needed to continue running the show. Well, I don't know what's going to come of all of this, but I do know that my awareness of it is incredibly powerful, and I feel that shift already. I am human, and I accept that. So I can view this experience as a human one, and I'm looking at myself through a lens of so much love, compassion, and grace, because I deserve that. It's certainly a newer way of thinking for me, and I'm practicing it left and right. One of the things that brought this little epiphany about is the fact that I decided to check the metaphysics book I use all the time for literally everything. Of course, my egoic mind was keeping me from thinking to check this book for the main ailment that is the root cause of any other ailments I tend to deal with in my body. I finally looked up inflammation in the book Heal Your Body by Louise Hay. And guess what the fuck it said? It was so asininely accurate and stupid that I had a moment of, bitch, what the fuck, with myself, where I sat dumbfounded for quite some time. I wasn't upset. I wasn't down on myself. I did, however, have to take a few deep breaths and pick my fucking jaw up off the floor, though. All I could say was, yep, there it is. It said, as the emotion associated, listed as probable cause in the book, fear, seeing red, inflamed thinking. Bitch, what the fuck? I knew it pertained to receiving. Immediately, I knew that. I fear receiving in any way, shape, or form. It was crystal clear on that at that moment. The book, Heal Your Body, offers an affirmation with each ailment and probable cause called New Thought Pattern. The affirmation for inflammation is as follows. My thinking is peaceful, calm, and centered. Well, guess who's got a new motherfucking mantra over here? You guessed it, this bitch. I finally knew what to address after 5 years, damn near 5 years of dealing with inflammation that was literally plaguing me off and on like a taunting younger sibling that keeps stealing your shit and running away with it. I briefly thought about the silly acronym I've heard so often with spiritual types over the years. FEAR, false evidence appearing real. It's cool, but it's never resonated for me. So naturally, I wrote my own. Here goes. Also, I can add an extra R to fear if I want to. I am an artiste. Feeling everything already realized and received. As you can see, the extra R was an absolute necessity. Next, I will share the vows I made to myself in an effort to acknowledge this inflammation with love and release the identity that my ego had created with it. I vow to be willing to feel everything that surges through my body with gratitude and grace. Everything includes the positive and the negative. They are both needed and both possess invaluable gifts for my time in this human experience. I know that everything is already and always working out for me so that I can just flow. I have already received it all. I realize this, and I now open all my energy centers to this flow. And there you have it, folks. Epiphany shenanigans with me in all its glory and silliness. Remember, None of this shit matters at all. It's literally a grain of salt. It was an entertaining blip in my day that I used to create something because creating things is something that brings me light and joy. Find your light and your joy and live it every single day. I love you lots.